Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance. Physicality, the run game.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. With the catch, it's Brown.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Williams will pass. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Trying to pound their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Ready to fire from the pistol. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play in a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
From midfield, looking for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Got his man on the right. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Got a man. It's Wilson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on. He's at the touchdown Tigers. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And, man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down a minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Williams will pass. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
Good execution. They moved the sticks
This
and
is
they
crazy.
got it at the 33.
And David, I know there's a part of you that wonders what if had you played tight end. You and I have been out in the field pregame before. We've been spinning it around with your athleticism. I know you wonder what it would have been like to go make plays like that.
I tell you what, I do wonder what if now, Jesse, because now you can't hit these guys. Like, you're not allowed to hit them high, all the targeting. Like, if you're a big body guy with good hands, you can go make a lot of money. It might have been a little bit safer.
Right,
might not have got hurt. So, yeah, it might not have been that bad of a lick.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
That's like this.
Wants to go up top.
That like this is
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice move there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gilbert. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Williams looking for a man.
Bro, y'all.
Snags it.
Like,
He's into the end zone.
he's fucking sexy.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half, with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
Zone.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take the deep shot.
Bruh. I'm tired of bullshit. They give this one for everything.
Looking for more room. And he's
Everything is
dragged
good.
down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this.
Did you see
second
they
half
supposed to be doing a sit down? Is that real? First half, they gave me everything. Now it's nothing. They're missing.
And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Wants to fire on second down. The screen, he can go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clemson is quick to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
High the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
No block. What is he
Good
doing?
execution. They
No
moved the
blocks.
sticks, and they've got it at the
But what is my
33.
fucking team doing, bro?
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving
disgusting.
open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
He's got it. And he just kept
Tell her she fine. It's all right.
Take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella.
Come on, number 6. Like,
Good execution
I
as
mean,
they move
stupid
the
as
chains,
fuck.
and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact
I ain't gonna lie. I just saw him going across. I just ran up there. He wasn't really there.
For this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out
Look at
front
that throw.
oftentimes
Ugly.
can't
That
pick him
throw.
up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last one.
Oh, it's the fucking
Oh, they dial up
stadium
on
shit.
second and a long way to go. Just going to keep it after the snap. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, you can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
y'all.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe
Oh, yeah, I saw
this is
that.
gonna be
I know what you was talking about.
interference.
I'd have been nervous
After
too.
that flag, they spot the ball
He knew he was
inside the
doing.
20. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. There he goes. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
They ain't give him the ball in Miami. He's doing good in South Carolina.
For the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the
That's your old running back.
He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Yep, same
and with the
here.
extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12.
I need his ass too.
Navy is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program,
that offseason was mad fast.
It's almost inexplicable.
I was like, damn.
They're trailing by 21 to UCLA.
I'm glad I was in the house. I was like, shit, I just happened to be home.
Pac-12 matchup, guys. You know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown.
Bro, your team ain't dropped a pass here.
It's ground. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Williams looking for a man.
Oh.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him.
Where is the defense at?
Working the middle.
Like, come on, y'all.
Down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese. And speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Moore.
Like,
and he's brought down after a nice game.
y'all niggas are shopping right next to me.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end round. Did you see the velocity on that?
Oh, you know what I did?
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Williams will pass. Fires on the move.
Oh, he's supposed to pick that off.
Making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
But when you're throwing a slant against man coverage, the timing's got to be perfect, right? The receiver's got to cross the defender's face. QB's got to put it out in front. It happens so quickly. That time, the timing a little bit off, and the ball falls incomplete.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. This time it's
He don't drop shit.
and as they get
This is
to the ground,
nuts.
clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the
Shout out
lead.
to the
Let's take
people.
a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Gonna look downfield again. Dumps it to the back.
These niggas.
Oh, they really could
Oh, he
use
dropped it.
that catch there.
Wow.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game
That's
so far.
surprising.
Catching the ball that time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's picked off for the third time today.
It didn't seem natural.
He'll try to take it back.
It seemed like he was. It seemed like he was looking at somebody else.
Pass the 10.
It looked like he was looking at somebody else and just hit that at the last second. But that shit had been open all game.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are
It looked like he was going to go to Tony, but I was running with him.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off.
I figured at some point he was going to cover the
Still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
All right.
And he knocks
Now I can breathe a little bit.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
There we go. You want to sit up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ooh.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Looking to the big tight end.
Who is that?
In the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Under fire. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success.
How you know you got
They
Lego
got a
set?
better play here.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. On the ground, it's Pringle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Sound like
They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
One of the things I love about
Malik Bryant is not like that.
He goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
4th down, same as first, same as second, same as third for this offense. Going for it in a big-time moment. Get the big first down. This game, you're running out of time defensively. You're going to have to find a way to get a stop, even if it takes 4 downs.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
On the line. It's Moulton.
Hanging around for 30 seconds.
There, moving forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. He's right out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. On the move. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down.
Biggest hater, boy. You'll have to be your biggest hater.
Clemson set up with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat.
Right. Come on, man.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9.
I tell you what, 4th quarter, you're trying to get to the quarterback, trying to get the ball back to your offense. But nice pursuit, nice job making the QB scramble outside the pocket, chasing him down. And even better, you got a gift. He runs out of bounds, so now the clock stops. Now you're saving time late in the ball game when it's really going to matter.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. We saw it right there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, what a... Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Got it. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Just
that's the first time I ran that shit all year.
The fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when
I'll give you one gift.
are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Catch that.
Hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes.
Bubba, what's wrong?
It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late.
Bubba,
Under pressure, taking a sack there.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own play.
You done?
He goes
Stop calling me. That's not the reason to cry.
Return, but what a play to
All right.
get the football
That's not a reason to cry.
This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get the edge on the right. Got the 1st down and more.
Go, run that bitch.
Slippery slide. Find his way.
Ariana's making noises while she's on her computer.
Touchdown, Clemson. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Sorry. I'm humble. I already know it.
We've seen in big moments.
Look, I said EA gave you stuff first half. I needed something second half.
And deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll come out to the 25. No
5
attempt at a
noises.
return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams looking for a man. Here's a throw downfield late.
Georgia.
A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Oh, give me my gift.
I'll give you one. You want a gift today? I'll give you one. I'll give you one.